10 Wild Animals in Wales. Wales is a European country located in the northwestern part of the continent, within the United Kingdom. Most of its population is located in the southern parts of the country, in cities such as Cardiff, Newport, and Swansea, is largely mountainous with a changeable, marine climate, and is home to 560,000 Welsh speakers, although most of them also speak English. An interesting part of the country that I wanted to tackle is its wildlife. In light of that, I have listed the best of it, and I hope you will love learning what animals live in Wales. On place 10, Common Toad. The common toad, also known as the European toad or simply the toad, is a species of frog found throughout most of Europe, but also in northwestern Africa and western and central Asia. It hides during the day, and emerges at night, looking for invertebrates to feed on. Generally solitary, the common toad gathers in large numbers in breeding ponds during the mating season. Although considered of least concern, it is threatened by habitat loss and roadkill. On place 9, Red Grouse. The red grouse, also known as the moorfowl, the moorbird, or the moorcock, is a medium-sized species of bird found in Great Britain and Ireland. It is an important symbol there, being featured on a whiskey and a journal logo. There are strong populations of red grouses in Wales, although their range has diminished. Their main strongholds are the Brecon Beacons, the Cambrian Mountains, and Snowdonia. On place 8, Mous Harrier. Mous Harrier is a species of migratory bird of prey found in Europe, Africa, and Asia. It is pretty rare in Britain but has several nesting sites in Wales. It is known for its beautiful and graceful flight, and can usually be spotted flying low. This harrier inhabits the lowlands of Wales, mostly in plains, broad river valleys, and grasslands. It feeds on small rodents, small birds, large insects, bird eggs, and reptiles. On place 7, Eurasian Beaver. Speaking of which, the Eurasian beaver, also known as the European beaver, is a species of mammal found throughout Eurasia. It has been hunted to near extinction for both its fur and castoreum and was extremely rare at the turn of the 20th century. However, reintroduction plans and conservation efforts saved this species, and it is now much more common than it used to be. 6 beavers were released thanks to Natural Resources Wales, in the Dee Valley, which was the first official release of the animal within the country. On place 6, Eurasian Otter. The Eurasian otter, also known as the Old World otter, the common otter, or the river otter, is a species of semi-aquatic mustelid found throughout most of Eurasia, as well as in northwestern Africa and Indonesia. It is the most widely distributed mustelid in the world, and can usually be found in waterways and coasts. This otter largely feeds on fish. During harsh times with cold climates, it also eats amphibians, insects, birds, crustaceans, and small mammals, including young European beavers. On place 5, Common Dolphin. The common dolphin is, as its name suggests, the most abundant cetacean in the world, with a global population of about 6 million individuals. It can be found all around the coastal waters of the world, and all around the British Isles. This dolphin particularly likes warm temperate and tropical waters of the world, and feeds on a wide variety of fish and squid. It can dive as deep as 200 meters below the surface. On place 4, Redbuild Chuff. The Redbuild Chuff, also known as the Cornish chough or simply the chough, is a species of crow native to Europe, Central Asia, Africa, and the Middle East. It has glossy black plumage, as well as red legs and a long, curved red bill. The biggest threat to the chough is the changes in agricultural practices, but it is not threatened as a whole. It also suffers from parasitism and predation. On place 3, Common European Ater. The common European adder, also known as the common European viper or the common adder, is a species of venomous snake native to most of the northern half of Europe. It can be found all around Wales, but mainly around Oxwich Bay. Interestingly enough, it was thought to be deaf, and its oil was used to cure earache and deafness, as well as swallowing its young when threatened before regurgitating it later. On place 2, Red Kite. The red kite is a medium-sized species of bird of prey found in Europe and parts of northwestern Africa. It is the national bird of Wales, in which it is resident, although other populations tend to migrate yearly. This raptor feeds on small mammals such as voles, shrews, mice, and rabbits, but also a wide variety of carrion, usually that of game birds or sheep. It lives in the woodlands and wetland edges of Wales. On place 1, Red Deer. The red deer is the largest non-marine mammal found in Wales. It is also one of the largest deer species and can be found all around Europe, and has played a prominent role in culture and traditions. Although it used to be rare in parts of Great Britain, it was never close to extinction. This deer was introduced to lots of other areas in the world, and it is used as a food source in many of them.